Dear students and friends, hope everybody is doing great. In this video material, I will teach you how to create a login form without writing any codings but using macro in MS Access 2013. Let's see the requirements. We should have two forms, one form for login, another form just an extra form to make sure that after login successful, then the form is appearing or not. Okay, the second one is we should have one table where we are going to store user ID and password. Watch this video for your own benefits, students. I am Professor J.T. Bakiraj. Subscribe to my channel. Let's start the working process. Okay, I already opened one MS Access. Okay, as I said, we should have a table and a form. First, we are going to create a table. So go to create and select blank table. Then right click here and change it as design view. It will ask you to save this table. So let me put the login, click OK. And now here I will list out the field names. There are two fields only here, user ID and password. Okay, so user ID we will select short text and password also short text, and I don't want to have a primary key, so disable this primary key. Just select here and then click primary key, it will disappear. Okay, now the login design view should be changed as data sheet view. Click yes to save. Okay, done. Now we'll store sample passwords. This is not going to be a case sensitive, just you can type just like that, Ashok 123, and another student maybe 3 1 2 3 4 5. Let's have something imaginary, user ID and password. Okay, just close it. Okay, done. Now we will design the forms. First I will design the login form. So now what you do, click create, under create click blank form. Now change the view of this form. For that click here and change it as design view. Now design view is enabled. Now we will put all the components. Okay, for that you go to design tab and first you enable the property sheet first, and then now we'll put the components. First I wanted to give a heading, so I'm using label. Login form. Okay, let me make it as bold. 24 black. Let us increase one more little. Okay, fine. Okay, then I'm going to skews this length and breadth. I don't want to have a big screen for this login. Okay, now what are the components we required? Go to design view, design tab. Here we are going to use two components. One is text box, another one is combo box. Combo box I'm going to use for user ID and text box is for the password entry. Okay, before using combo box we have to connect this form with the appropriate table. So for that what I am going to do is right click here. First we will save this form, login form, and click OK, and we will connect this form with the table. I tell you why we need to do this. Okay, now in the property sheet, select here and select form. Under data, record source, click this combo box. You will find this login table. Select that. Okay, done. Now it is connected. Now we'll apply the combo box. This is the combo box I'm drawing here. Arrangements, everything we will do it later. Okay, now why I said to connect this form with the login table. If you are not doing it, then we cannot get this last option. We will see only first two options. So first two options are not required for this purpose. We need this third form. So that is why we are connecting this table with the form. So what it is saying, find a record on my form based on the value I selected in my combo box. So that is why we are doing it. Okay, click next. And now what we are going to select, as I said, combo box is for the purpose of user ID. So select only user ID and click this button. So you can see it is selected, and click next. You can see the name of the students also as a users. Click next and then click finish. That's it. Okay, now we will use text box. This is the text box. I'm drawing it here and change this as password. Okay. Okay, we need another text field also. Okay, now you see this is also going to be a password. Okay, what is the idea here is, one text box, password text box, is given to the user to type. Another text box, same password text box, is used for cross-checking whether the password is typed by the user is equivalent to this field entry, because this field we are going to connect with the appropriate field of the table. Okay, so what I am going to do is this text field I will connect with the password field of the table. So what you do, select this text box, click data, under control source, select this combo box, select password. Okay, done. Now what you do is, this one is not connecting with anything, but it is going to show the user ID, whatever it is existed in the table. Okay, so simultaneously it will also check the password. When you are changing the users, automatically you can see the text which is given for the password as well. Let us see that as well. Now just click form view and look here, it's already showing the first entry. When I click Preeti, you can see it is changing. Can you see? Yes, it is changing. Fine, very good. Okay, let's go back to design view. So now what are we going to do is, we are going to test whatever is entered in this field, is it equal to this field or not. If it is equal, then the login screen should disappear, and then the second form should appear. It can be any forms, maybe main form or gateway form, anything you can say, right? Okay, so I'm just keeping this for a while. Now I will create another new blank form, make it as design view. Here let me put something, okay, so that we will see Welcome to NetTriggers. This is my YouTube channel name. Okay, let me put bold. Okay, fine. Okay, there is another form also. Save this form, maybe main. I'm saying click OK. So close this. Alright, now we will work with the macro. As you see here, as I said, we have to apply the macro for our idea, right? Okay, go to design view. Let us use one button for now, that is command button. Just I'm not going to use any of these options, so I'm just clicking cancel, because I said we are going to apply the macro options. Already macro programming is running behind this application, so we are going to use some options for our purpose. Okay, double click here, login. Okay, this is our login button. So we'll give the actions for this button. So click the properties just for usage purpose. So select this login button, click event, select on click, and can you see this three dotted button? Click, and here we have to select macro builder, click OK. Then you can see this macro options available. So here we have to give the actions. Okay, before going for actions, let us identify the names of the fields. Okay, combo box, here the combo box is 1. Okay, fine. So here we have password, this is text3, and this one is text5. So what we are going to do is text3 and text5 should be equal. Okay, so you text3 and text5. So we are going to check this based on this button. So click here under event on click this three dotted button and select macro builder, click OK, and here you have the macro building options. So what you do is just click show all actions, and here in this combo select if statement. Okay, here we are going to give the condition. As I said, the password text 5 is should be equal to text 3, right? Text 3 is for user where they are going to type the password, right? Okay, now there are different ways to select option here. You can select text. If you type text, automatically it shows here, right? Okay, this is one way. Another way is password. If you type, it will show you the field of the table where you have already connected this form. So that is also right way to do it. Okay, just for your understanding, I am using text. Okay, text 3. So we are going to compare text 5 with text 3. So select text 5, which is equal to text 3. Okay, if text 5 is equal to text 3, then what we have to do? So what you do here is click here in the adding button here, select close the window. Okay, first you give the command for closing the window. So Once if it is equal, then the login screen should close and new screen should appear. Okay, so under object type, select what we are going to close, the form we are going to close, and name of the form we have to select. So which form should be closed? Login form. Right, done. Now the second command is, once it is closing, automatically the second form should appear. So for that, what you have to do is, again select the add the new option. Here we need to open the form. So go down below, you can find open form, and here the name of the form will be showing main form we are going to open, and other things it's not required to fill anything. Okay, just leave it as it is. Now suppose if the password is not correct, then what our system should do? So for that, what you have to do is add else. So click add else. Under here we have to give some message to the user. Okay, if the password is wrong. So in this action options, select message box. Select message box. Here you can give your message, say invalid password, user ID, something like that. Okay, in our case user ID is going to show, so we are going to type only the password, right? Invalid password, please try again. Okay, so then under beep you can say yes or no, beep sound. Okay, here you can say it's a warning, or it's a critical one, or information, something like that. So let me put warning maybe. Okay, fine, all right, then that's it. So we have given the command. Once the user ID password is equal, then the login should close and it should open the another form. If it is not, then we have to throw a error message. So else option is available and end with if. So everything is perfect. Now you click save and click close. That's it. Okay, now let's check how it is working. So before checking, I wanted to apply another option for this form, both of the form. First we'll apply for this login form. I wanted this form should come out of this background screen. For that purpose, select under property sheet, select here, select the combo box and select form. Under other, we need to select this pop-up should be yes. Okay, similarly this main form also will do the same thing. Make it as design view and select pop-up as yes. Okay, I'm closing this. Okay, let us run this application into form view. Okay, now let us see, let us give the correct password 123 and click login button. It will ask you for the first time to save it or not, because we have not saved. After clicking, after giving all the options, click yes. Then you can see yes, it is opening, right? Okay, fine. Once again we'll test with another person. So second student as Preeti, 1 2 3 4 5, and click. Oh, it is working. Okay, the third time we will do something wrong. Okay, let us type some password, click button. Oh, it is throwing the message, invalid password, please try again. Click OK, then try again to give. another password. Okay, it is not, so close the application, right? Okay, now the question is why this second password is showing. What we are going to do is we will hide it so that nobody can see. So go to design view of this and select this, go to format, under format visibility, this visible make it as no. Got it? Let me put everything closer, maybe this one I'll put it in under somewhere. Right, done. Now click the form view. You can see that particular field is disappeared, it's not available, so nobody can see. So select the user and type 12345 and click login. To ask to save for the first time, just leave it. Okay, fine, done, working good. Let me select 123, it's working. Well, this is how this simple login form can be prepared with the help of MS Access without writing any codings. Thank you students for watching this video. Let me use my spare time for creating such kind of videos for you. Thank you for now. Take care. Goodbye.